Welcome to Skull Radio, Wednesday night, The Pit. On the phone with me tonight, live, is David from Havok. How you doing tonight, David?
Doing well, dude. How are you?
Hanging in there, man. We had a 100-degree day here in St. Louis. Pretty brutal.
I bet it was muggy.
Yeah, a little bit muggy. You guys calling from Denver tonight?
Yep.
Cool. What's the scene like there in Denver for you guys?
We're a big shark in a small pond.
You guys got a good metal scene there?
Yeah, the scene in Denver's pretty rad, man.
Cool.
There's decent-sized metal scene, lots of metal heads, so we got it here.
St. Louis is starting to build it back up pretty good. We've had some good shows coming through. I know you guys have hit St. Louis quite a few times recently.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So you guys...
St. Louis is always awesome to come to, actually.
Yeah, I know you got a lot of fans. We put it on our Facebook and our website, and a lot of the kids were interested to hear your interview tonight.
Sweet.
So,
well, hello, everyone in St. Louis.
So anyway, you guys were formed, back in 2004?
Yeah.
Cool. Did you you self-produced your first couple records, huh?
Yeah, everything to this point has been self-produced.
Where do you guys record? Do you have like a home studio or a local place there in Denver?
Yeah, it's a home studio.
Well, you guys get a killer sound for a home studio.
Well, thanks.
So, who does all your engineering for you guys?
I do all of it. I started doing it 7 years ago just because I wanted to learn how to do it and not have to pay people in the future to do it. And I guess just all the little things and tips and tricks that I picked up along the way all come out to a pretty good product in the end.
Yeah, do you guys trigger the drums or mic them?
They're all mic'd. On the record, it's blended a little here and there, but that's one thing that we're going to tweak on our next album. It'll be a lot more natural sounding and, big and full.
So you guys got, I guess you got signed for distribution if you're recording it all yourself. How does that work?
We just put the money into touring and merchandise and stuff and, maybe buy a few microphones and use the money on that instead of paying somebody else to record, So, of course, it still costs money to have the thing mixed well and mastered and everything. So some of the dough goes to that, but otherwise we basically just dump all the money right back into the band.
So what kind of recording setup are you using there?
Pro Tools.
Oh, no kidding. That's awesome. We got a local band here, Thorhammer, that did a demo on Pro Tools. Came out way better than I expected. That's pretty cool.
Sweet. Yeah, man. We know those dudes. They show up to shows when we're in St. Louis. Yeah,
Kyle, the vocalist and guitar player, is one of our DJs here. He's Thrashmaster McNasty Bones here on Skull Radio.
Hell yeah, man. That's rad.
So you guys all original members since 2004?
No, I'm actually the only original left. Everybody else is new. Fresh meat.
Cool. What happened with some of the old guys? Just didn't get along? They didn't want to tour? Or what's up with that?
Reason X, Y, and Z. We've had lots of different reasons for people dipping out. But the crew that we have now is looks pretty steady, and it has been steady for the last year with no setbacks. So I think we're good for now.
Well, tell us about some of your tour plans. We're broadcast nationwide here on the internet, so the kids from all around will be seeing this. Plus, it'll be on blabbermouth.net and stuff. So, tell us where you'll be playing.
Yeah, man, we've got a tour coming up in October through November with Exhumed, Goat Whore, and Cephalic Carnage, and that's mostly the Midwest and the East Coast. It should be a really fun tour. It's a really good lineup.
Yeah, I know you guys will be here live in St. Louis at, Foo Bar again?
Yep, I think so.
Cool, yeah, I know Bob down there at Foo Bar. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, man. He always takes care of us.
Good deal. Any funny things happen on tour? Any funny stories that you could tell the kids?
Oh, there are lots of funny stories. I always get asked these kinds of questions, and right off the top of my head, I can never think of anything.
As soon as we hang up, you'll think of one, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it works.
Cool. Well,
But yeah, man, we have fun a lot on the road. Every day's an adventure.
you guys, what's your most memorable live show? One of the big ones that you really sticks in your head.
Definitely when we played with Exodus and Hyrax in San Francisco at an outdoor, it was called Tidal Wave Festival, and it was an outdoor stage and lots of metal people, and it was really sweet, man. Hyrax and Exodus were awesome, and we played with some other really good bands like Attitude Adjustment and Psychosomatic. It was a good night.
Cool. Yeah, about 20 years ago, my band warmed up Exodus on the Bonded by Blood tour, and those guys were really cool to meet. Still keep in touch with Gary. I was friends with Paul before he passed.
Right on, man. Well, that's way cool. Getting open for him back then. That's rad.
Yeah, he had a Possessed shirt on, and I said, "Man, I love their demo." And this is before Seven Churches came out, and he gave me Jeff Becerra's phone number, and I was talking to that kid when he was still in school. We were both. I was in my early 20s. He was a teenager.
That's awesome.
So, have you guys considered doing that 70,000 tons of metal?
Oh yeah, man. If we get the opportunity to be there, we'll definitely do that. We would love to.
Yeah, I'll be down there again this year, interviewing the bands and checking out the cool stuff.
Sweet. Yeah, we would love to do it. It's just a matter of, booking and politics and this, that, and the other thing. There's a million different things that go on behind the scenes with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you guys seem like you're touring a lot. I know you've hit St. Louis a couple of times this year. Is that Earsplit setting up your tour or management or
no?
what?
No, it's management and booking that takes care of all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I guess Liz from Earsplit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, she's the one that I guess hooked us up today. I've been getting a lot of really great interviews, and I requested if I could talk with you guys, and she hooked me up.
Right on, man. Yeah, Liz is rad. I love Liz.
So how did you guys hook up with the record company? Did they just happen to hear your demo, or did you send them out to every company and see what bid?
Yeah, it's exactly that. We sent press kits out to every metal label that we could think of, and Candlelight got back to us and said that they really liked it and they would like to sign us. Around the same time, another record label contacted us and wanted to sign us as well, but after kind of sitting on it, sleeping on it, and whatever, we went with Candlelight.
They've got you overseas as well?
Yeah.
Cool. In all the stores over there?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So tell us about the new CD.
Well, we did it, like we talked about earlier. We recorded it here in my house, and it's really fast and really heavy and tight, and I think anybody that likes aggressive music would really dig it.
Yeah, I got a copy from Liz, and we've been playing it recently here on Skull Radio, getting a great response. A lot of requests to hear some Havok,
It's awesome, man. It's good news.
What's your favorite track on the new one?
I don't really have a favorite track. I kind of like the whole album as one big piece of music. I have favorite parts in every song, but I don't have a favorite song.
Yeah, the kids were saying they really like the way you put the music together, just throwing the little unpredictable changes in there and stuff.
Yeah, that's what keeps it fresh and exciting.
So, when you guys are live, a lot of people have told me about your live show. I haven't got to check you out yet live, but I've heard you really get the audience involved, and people really say you tear it up live.
Yeah, I'd say we're definitely a live band to see. We sound pretty much the same on an album as we do live, and we're really into getting the crowd going. That's what makes a fun show. Is a good crowd, not just the band was good.
Yeah, definitely. I look forward to seeing you guys. So where did you guys make that video with the fire and the wind blowing your hair all around? I saw your video.
Oh, yeah, the Covering Fire video. We shot that in Tyler, Texas, in the middle of nowhere on a tree farm. And, yeah, it came out pretty awesome.
Who was doing all your explosions on that?
Those were all added after the fact in computers.
Ah, cool. Got the software kicking it.
What's that?
You got the software kicking it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So what track goes over best when you're kicking it live with these kids?
Live? Oh, man, I don't know if there's a single track that is the be-all, end-all great live song. We kind of try to tailor our sets, especially when we're opening on a tour and, you know, we don't have a really long set time. We try to build our set so that we get up on stage and completely annihilate everything and walk off. We don't put any slow songs in sets or, you know, parts, clean parts or anything. We get on stage, hammer you in the face, and then leave.
How long of a set are you going to be playing with Exhumed?
I think we're going to be playing like 30 to 40 minutes every night.
Cool. That's good enough time to get up there and get, what, about 12 or 14 in?
Oh, man, I wish. Now, we normally can fit in like 7 or 8 songs into a 30 or 35-minute set.
Cool. What can the kids look forward to hearing on when you come here in St. Louis? You got a set list or anything involved, or you know what you come out to every time?
We don't know exactly what we're going to do for set lists on this tour. We're going to talk about it, and we might be bringing back a couple of old songs from the Burn album that we haven't played in a long time. So, I don't know. I think it's going to be definitely different than the last time we played in town, but it'll still be the same type of set that we like to do and people like to see.
Very cool. What kind of guitars do you guys favor?
ESP.
ESP, is that what that V with the blood dripping down it was?
Yeah, ESP, they're really, really awesome guitars, and they take very good care of us, so we're really lucky to work with them, and they absolutely rule. The guitars are awesome. I would definitely recommend anybody that's thinking about getting a guitar to go try an ESP before you buy something.
Kick ass. Yeah, I really love your amp sound. What kind of amps are you guys using?
I use a Madison head, and any cabinet that has vintage 30s in it works for me.
Yeah, I use those vintage 30s too.
Oh yeah, vintage 30 is definitely my favorite speaker. And Reese plays through TV head right now.
Cool. Yeah, I love the dual guitar work you guys do.
Yeah, we try to put some a little bit of thought into it before we present it to people, and I think that's one thing that people like about metal, and I'm glad that people appreciate that.
Yeah, we had quite a few kids ready to tune in and watch this, and we usually get a couple hundred hits on these shows even after the fact. So
right,
I'll be able to put a copy of this, like a YouTube version of it, up on your Facebook or Reverb Nation or whatever. Where can the kids find you?
You can find us easily on Facebook. That's probably where we're the most interactive. It's facebook.com/Havok Official. That's Havok with a K. Otherwise, you could go to havokband.com. And, of course, we got a MySpace, but nobody uses that anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of dead over there, except for the bands. I mean, I still have a couple local bands that use it and somehow they say they get a better response there than on Facebook, but...
I don't know about that, but...
yeah, I know. I don't know about it either. I mean, I still get... we got like 50,000 friends on it, but I don't get a lot of response from it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Well, right on, dude.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you calling in tonight. Is it cool if we get a station ID from you before I play your music?
Yeah, of course, man. Thanks for having me also.
No problem. I appreciate Liz hooking us up, and I'll make sure every time we play your song with or Exhumed or any of those bands, Goat Whore, we'll be announcing your October 29th gig here so everybody knows to get out of the house on Halloween weekend and come check you guys out.
Sweet, man. I appreciate it.
Cool. Well, this is Skull Records Radio. If you just want to say your name and your band and you're listening to Skull Records Radio, we'll cut it out and I'll have it put before all your music.
Cool. Sounds good.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. This is Dave Sanchez from Havok, and you're listening to Skull Records Radio.
Thanks a million for taking the time to call in tonight, and I'll get this formatted down to MP3, and I'll get it over on your Facebook for you, man.
Killer. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for having me on also.
No problem, man. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you in St. Louis.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Perfect.